What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, indeed, it is another one. So yes, this is where we at, people. And this is the thing here. Yes, you see the title of the broadcast. Anthony Mackie, who's played the Falcon in the Marvel comics, in the Marvel movies, you know what I'm saying? And alongside Chris Evans, he played Captain America at one point, things like that. I do follow the Marvel situation, stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of the situation, have been for, since a kid, and then definitely as an adult when they came out with Iron Man back in, I think it was 07. Hold on, give me a second here. And yes, I've always been a huge fan and things like that. So yeah, man, it's wild out here to see this going down. So apparently Anthony Mackie said some things about, Captain America not really representing America. And it's going viral. This is crazy out here. We're going to dive off into this and see what's actually going on, what he actually said. Because listen, look, man, he's obviously he's playing the new Captain America. So yeah, we got to check this out here. So let's go here now. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
Anthony Mackie is about to have the biggest moment of his career, but he might have blew it with some stupid comments, and now the actor's being trashed. Anthony Mackie first joined Marvel 11 years ago playing the character of Falcon in Captain America Winter Soldier, which was a hit, making $714 million on a budget of $177 million. Then in 2019...
Whoa, we're not going to roll over that. Hold on. What?
$177 million. Then in 2019, they made the shock announcement saying Anthony Mackie would be the new Captain America.
Stop.
Or Falcon, Captain America.
Let's see, Winter Soldier, 177 million. Wow. Hey, Anthony making some bread out here.
Winter Soldier, which was a hit, making $714 million on a budget of $177 million. Then in 2019, they made the shock announcement saying Anthony Mackie would be the new Captain America and Chris Evans wouldn't be continuing because his contract expired and he has to be written out of the franchise. And that decision did make some comic fans upset because Sebastian Stan's character of Bucky actually becomes Captain America in the comics, and even though it does happen to Anthony Mackie's character later on, it wasn't introduced until the late 2010s. Anthony Mackie did get some backlash for it, saying he was hired just because of diversity and not because of the real story. Now that
so was Anthony a DEI hire? Hold on.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Was Anthony Mackie a DEI hire out here? Man, wow. Do we have to do more investigation into that thought process right there? Hold on. Let's keep going.
Anthony Mackie is the new Captain America. He did get in some hot water for recent comments where he said he doesn't feel Captain America represents America. Anthony Mackie was called out heavily for that because he said Captain America is supposed to represent honor and dignity, but he doesn't equate that as representing America, which many people turned into Anthony Mackie saying he's anti-American. Because of the backlash, Anthony Mackie came out saying he is a patriot and loves his country, but stands by what he said. The movie needs $400 million to break even. With that, I'm Charles Parlow. Please subscribe to learn something. Bonus, Anthony Mackie did come out saying he was a little bit pissed off at Marvel because they revealed Robert Downey Jr. would be coming back to play Dr. Doom the same day the trailer for Captain America 4 came out, which he said took a little bit from his wind.
All right, so there we go with that one. Listen, look, people, this is crazy right here. So what we're going to do now, I'm about to show you guys what Anthony Mackie actually said. Then we're going to keep diving, because I got a few more things I got to let you guys see out here. This is crazy out here. Let's go here now.
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations. Like, it's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity. Someone who is trustworthy and dependable. It's kind of, this is kind of like an aspect of a dream coming true. When I was a kid, all of us as actors, I believe, want to get back to that day before someone told you no. When you look out your door and you see a 5-year-old kid with a stick and he's slaying dragons to save the princess in the tower, that kid really believes there are dragons out there. That stick is really a sword and he's really trying to save that princess. And then one day somebody told him, no, there are no dragons, that's not a sword, and that princess is not there. And all of his little dreams were dashed. So, as an actor, I feel like our job is to get back to the day where we see that dragon and we slay that dragon to save that princess. And that's kind of what this movie was for me.
Well, listen, little people. And this is what Anthony said, okay? So definitely at the end right there, when he said about, dashing the little boy's dreams about slaying the dragon, saving the princess, things like that. It's called growing up at the end of the day. We all, well, I don't know. This generation is different. In my generation, yeah, we did grow up, having imagination and stuff like that. The imagination of children nowadays have truly been stripped away. Sorry, but it is. The internet has totally taken children's imagination all the way away. So, and these are just facts. These are facts. Children used to, in my age range, I'm early 40s, things like that. So yeah, our generation, things like that, early millennials and probably mid to late millennials, we grew up in backwards. We grew up, having imagination as children. They don't have that nowadays, and it is what it is at that point. But yes, listen, look, he's saying that Captain America doesn't represent America. Now, my grandfather fought in World War II around the same time when the comic books of Captain America first came out about what was going on with World War II and things like that. So yes, at that particular time, World War II had that honor, and America had that honor and stuff like that. That was, that he's trying to say that technically America may not represent anymore. You guys get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about, this situation, and how you really think upon what he just said, because the new movie's coming out pretty soon and things like that. And I want to know in the comments what you think about, what Anthony Mackie just said about this situation. So, okay, we're going to keep going here. And yes, of course, I have more in the situation here, and it's going to get a little bit more deeper. So we're going to go here now. And yeah, where I want to go with you guys. I want to go here right here and see what you guys think about this real quick. All right.
I wonder if he's going to give the millions back for playing the part.
Oh, they never do. I mean, it's just funny to me. I mean, we've had Democratic presidents who have not represented America, so I'm not surprised by this wokey actor not representing. Yeah. But again, I mean, you'd think that if America is so bad and Trump is so bad, there's Trump's America, that we give back the money. But he still tap danced for that check. He still went out there, performed, did what he had to do as Captain America. But let me be a little woke so they won't totally cancel me. But I'm out here tap dancing for an American check because America's bad.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's exactly what.
I mean, that's what they tell me.
Listen, look. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. My bad. Listen, look.
He about to.
What's the thing? What the hell? What is this? What is this? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. All right. So, damn it. Let me cancel that. Sorry, you guys. Let's keep going here and things like that. This is crazy. All right. So we're going to go here and we're going to check this one out.
A lot of people are getting mad at Anthony Mackie for what he said about how he feels about Captain America, which in really he just said, Captain America should represent ideals and not just America as a whole. And for the people who are getting mad, you're probably pretty stupid because in all honesty, you didn't watch Captain America movies. You just don't like Anthony Mackie. These two movies, Winter Soldier and Civil War, he's going up against the government. It doesn't matter that, Hydra is a part of the government. That's still the U.S. government. SHIELD is a part of the government. In Civil War, all the world government said, hey, stop doing that. And he didn't because those were his values. Captain America has, other than the first movie, he has never stood for anything that revolves the country. He's not, I'm Mr. America. No, he's a fucking hero. Hell, I'm not even shitting you. Even in the original comic line, he's still my morals and values first and not America. I'm the ideals, not the country.
So what do you think about this, guys? You know what I'm saying? What this guy right here just said about the stance of Captain America fighting against Hydra and things like that. This is real now. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you actually watch the movie and stuff and things like that, the comics, and follow them, this is actually what Captain America did. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he went against, once they found out Hydra was a part of the government system and things like that, and he had to stamp the situation out and things. Also with the Winter Soldier, yeah, it just is what it is. I get it to a degree, but all I'm saying is, though, at the point that America doesn't stand for the values and things like that, Anthony Mackie said that America doesn't. But my point is that yes, we've had issues in America with our value system for quite some time now. But, I'm thinking Trump is trying to bring that back.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
And these are just the points of the system right here. So, okay, we're going to keep going and we're going to check some more stuff out right now. Okay, so let's go here now. And we're about to dive off into the major part of the situation. Let's go here now. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
Captain America appears to be taking flack from none other than conservative Americans. Ahead of next month's release of the film Captain America: Brave New World, actor Anthony Mackie said, quote, "For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things. And I don't think the term America should be one of those representations. It's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity, someone who is trustworthy and dependable." Mackie made this comment last week at a promotional event in Rome. Marvel's Italian social media account posted clips of his interview. But if you watch the clip, the controversial comment appears to be edited out. Let's watch.
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things. A man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity. Someone who is trustworthy and dependable. An aspect of a dream coming true.
In a separate interview with an Italian news agency, Mackie said this about his new movie.
I feel like it's just as important for Black kids to see a Black Captain America as white kids to see a Black Captain America. Growing up, one of my favorite superheroes was Green, so it wasn't about race. It wasn't about, anything. It was just about him being a good guy and trying to do the right thing.
Later, Mackie.
Now, I could get that, what Anthony just said right then at this particular second, what I'm showing you guys. Yeah, growing up, especially back in the day, things were totally different. Technology wasn't kicked in. All this crap wasn't kicked. When you had superheroes and things like that, your superheroes were superheroes in your comics and everything like that. Nobody was looking at color, none of that crap, growing up. It just wasn't there.
Walked back some of his remarks, writing on Instagram, "Let me be clear about this. I'm a proud American, and taking on the shield of a hero like Cap is the honor of a lifetime. I have the utmost respect for those who serve and have served our country. Cap has universal characteristics that people all over the world can relate to."
Conservative political commentator Dan Bongino wrote on X, "Another SHIT movie I won't be seeing." Todd Erzin of Blaze TV wrote on X, "You should mock and boycott him just as mercilessly as you would Selena Gomez. His movie needs to pay the price for his disrespect."
Damn, they mentioned Selena Gomez. She just was crying on the internet about the illegals. Wow.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Damn. Okay.
Some Marvel fans defended the movie. An ex-user writing, "Captain America 2 and 3 were about Captain America directly going against the US government because they made poor choices based on incomplete information. He's not a propaganda spewing mouthpiece and is in fact the direct opposite. So yeah, Anthony Mackie is right. You a big Captain America fan, Amber?
No, I'm not a Marvel fan in general,
No.
actually. I prefer DC Comics for one, but two, I'm so over the superhero movie thing, so this is very uninteresting to me.
I mean, it's just one of these controversies that gets thrown up. I guess I find the conservative reaction to it, at least as we characterized it from those tweets, a bit overblown. People talking about, the movies have to pay the price for someone's commentary and all of that. What he said seemed fairly mild to me. I didn't even find it all that aggressively critical of the United States. I guess the implication is that he's saying that Trump doesn't have honor and whatever the other words, respect and integrity.
Okay, so now, yeah, that's a little deep. We're diving here. What do you guys think out there? Was he actually specifically talking about, Trump's administration and things like that? And see, this is where he took it. This is where the gentleman right here on the screen right now took it. Talk about Trump, this and that, woo the woo. And they've been making, the Marvel movies, period, before Trump even got in office right now. So, where are we going here? Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Seriously.
I suppose it has been taken that way, or it has been construed that he means the United States doesn't have those values. It seems well within the bounds of legitimate criticism to me, and I don't see why people are frankly so outraged about it.
Yeah, I thought it was a boneheaded comment more than anything else. And knowing that Anthony Mackie has apparently gotten himself in trouble for making dumb comments on interviews before, I've seen controversy on subreddits and the like, and I'll try to find some examples in a moment. But I think he just doesn't really think before he talks, and I don't think he really meant much by it.
I'm almost completely unaware of. Anytime we discuss popular culture, I get kind of lost because I often don't know much about these people, and I don't know anything about the controversy she has previously been involved in. Now, it is interesting. Some people are pointing out that Chris Evans, who was a former Captain America and who is, of course, white, back in 2011, he made some somewhat controversial comments saying, I'm not trying to get too lost in the American side of it. This isn't a flag-waving movie. It's red, white, and blue, but it just so happens the character was created in America during wartime, etc., etc. And I think the contention is that there was much less controversy or much less outrage about Chris Evans saying that. I don't know whether the suggestion is the fact that Chris Evans is white protected him from some criticism, or the fact that those comments date way back to 2011 made it a less polarized time a less polarized context into which those comments fell.
Yeah, it could have been. I mean, we certainly didn't have the broader concern about companies like Disney and Hollywood writ large being so aggressively liberal. Getting back to what I was saying about Anthony Mackie.
Is that, I'm just thinking, have conservatives not complained forever about Hollywood and the entertainment industry being liberal?
I think they feel that it got worse in the time of Trump.
Do they?
Yeah, I do think that. Okay. So, Anthony.
Hold on. What got worse in the time of Trump? What are you talking about? In the time of Trump? Trump just got in office. What are you... Lord.
Anthony Mackie got in trouble with the left, actually, a few years ago because people wanted his character and Sebastian Stan's character in one of the TV shows or something. I don't know. I don't watch this stuff. But they wanted them to be in like a secret gay relationship or something. Okay. And he kind of shut it down.
Oh, Lord. Here we go with this crap out here. This is crazy.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Lord Jesus. Now, first off, you know what I'm saying? She's already saying that she doesn't even follow the situation, with the comics or none of this crap. And then at the same time, though, too, listen, look, what do you guys think out there? Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know, about what you think about what Anthony Mackie is saying right here. Is this does Captain America not represent America anymore?
He said the idea of two guys being friends and loving each other in 2021 is a problem because of the exploitation of homosexuality. It used to be guys could be friends, we could hang out, we could do this, and it would be cool. But you can't do that anymore because something as pure and beautiful as homosexuality has been exploited by people who are trying to rationalize themselves. And I guess the left took this to mean that he had some issue with himself playing a homosexual character. I had no problem with what he said. But it just goes to show that this can happen to basically anybody for any particular reason. He also took a lot of heat for actually being the first Marvel actor to come out in support of Jonathan Majors after he was accused by multiple women of assault. And I don't know. I don't think he really cares that much about his public image. At least he doesn't seem to be as careful with it as some of the other Marvel actors, although Chris Pratt gets in trouble all the time, apparently, for being Christian or whatever. So yeah, I mean, this is something that is, again, pretty.
What are you talking about? Like, listen, look, Robert Downey Jr. used to get in all types of trouble.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Yeah, you got to have long memories out here, people. Robert Downey Jr. used to be a wreck in Hollywood. I don't know what y'all remember, but growing up, Robert Downey Jr.
Interesting to me. I'm not a huge Marvel fan. I don't really like superhero movies outside of like the Christian Bale Batman films and older than that. I don't take my cultural cues from Hollywood. So
exactly. I think that people should just chill out a bit more. I mean, it's what he said seems defensible to me. If people are offended by it, that's okay, and they don't have to. I mean, nobody's putting a gun to anyone's head and marching them into movie theaters to see movies that they don't want to see anyway.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, I mean, it's called Captain America. Saying it's like not about America, I think is kind of dumb. I get the point he was trying to make. I don't think it was a good one, but I wasn't going to see the movie anyway, so I'm completely unperturbed.
Well, neither of us will be spending this weekend going to see the Captain America movie. It sounds like, but
sounds good.
There we go.
Hey. It is what it is at this point. Wow. Okay, so what do you guys think out there about what Anthony Mackie just said about this? Captain America technically not really representing America, but at the end of the day, though, the origins of Captain America was representing America when it first started back in World War II. This is when the Captain America series was, technically invented. So, it's wild out here with this situation and stuff like that. Well, all we just heard, get down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I really want to hear from you guys on this situation about Anthony Mackie saying what he said and things like that. What do you think? Real talk. But it is what it is, though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.